It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a pair of teams who fought multiple times in the Super Bowl. It's the Patriots and the Eagles, and it's coming up next.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Well, Brock, we saw Week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to Week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling, right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's Week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Jackson now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. And the Patriots in the nickel for this third down call. Ross out of the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Russ now from the gun. Digs there to bring it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. On the option, it's Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, here's Russ. Has him on the quick hitter. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now it's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing again is Russ. Caught by Jacobs. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Hauled in by Downs. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They put a receiver in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and very long. On target to Downs. And he'll go down here at the 16. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Play action, it's Wilson. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He stopped on the return at the 27. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now we had a 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. From the gun, it's Daniels. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Russ is going to cook here. That's caught for the first. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Finds his man, Downs. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Wilson out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
To the right and reeled in by Downs. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's Russ. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Charvarius Ward brings him down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, Daniels to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Daniels off the play action. Metcalf's got it, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
On first down, here's Daniels. That throw finds Pickens. And he gets this forward to the 19. Second and 3 now. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
He breaks the tackle. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now, Daniels. Chased out to his right. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for first and goal.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13. Another try following the sack. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Now Daniels to throw. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's brought down after a short gain. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we... It's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record.
It's week 2 of the 2025 season, and up next is Cody Barton. He'll get after you every chance he can get on defense. It's the Pats and the Panthers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Right to the air is Daniels. Finds Pickens outright. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Throwing now is Daniels. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Here's Daniels. He finds Pickens over the middle. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To the air goes Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 75 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers. He certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Burrow. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Jamel Dean right there on the coverage.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Daniels. And completes it again to Metcalf. And he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down. In motion right goes Higgins. To throw is Daniels. Completes this one to Pickens. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. The Patriots had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
from the gun on third down. Daniels. That is caught. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. George Pickens, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. In motion left comes Brown. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That looks like there's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Patriots take over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Looking to throw. Daniels. Open man is Higgins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Neville Gallimore powering his way in and burying him. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. This one into the hands of Metcalf. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. Here's 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Operating from the gun. Daniels. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Daniels. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now Burrow. A short one here caught by McBride. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Now a 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. First catch for the NFL's catch leader after 1 week, and it's a 1st down. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. A short one here, caught by McBride. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
That one good for 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short. In motion right is Davis. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Trey McBride, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Daniels. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll hand it to Tracy. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Brown goes in motion left. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Burrow over the middle here to Brown. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Jamal Dean right there on the coverage.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Daniels. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Right back to Tracy. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Patriots offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. The Pats at the line ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Throwing now is Daniels. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And they'll send Williams in motion right. To the air goes Daniels. Got his man. It's Williams. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Daniels. That completes it again to Metcalf. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up a 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Daniels looking to throw. His pass caught with the 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Daniels. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Forced out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jaden Daniels, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Pats will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. As Sanders has got it complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This will be caught by Brown. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. From midfield now, Burrow. Uncorks one for Davis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, and it's the Browns who have the lead in the second quarter. Ricky Pearsall, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. Brock Purdy with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Keenan Allen, a touchdown reception. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Tracy. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. From the 46, here's second down and 2. They'll run with Allen. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
That's complete. It's Collins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down, Panthers.
Here's Burrow. And that'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Touchdown, Carolina! Nico Collins, 39 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Fighting his way through contact. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Up the middle with Barkley. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. 3rd and 9 here. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. Now Burrow. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they run the option on 2nd down. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Here's Logan Cook now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. In motion right, one of the tight ends. A short one here, caught by McBride.
Holding offense.
That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. Now it's Burrow. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Now a carry for Allen. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Able to find Higgins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England first down and gain of 12. Looking to throw. Daniels. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Metcalf motions left. They'll look to throw again. Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Here's Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
The Panthers offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Allen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Now Allen. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. In motion left is Davis. Burrow looking to pass. Buying time to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's...
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Gabriel Davis, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Again, it's Barkley. And some strong running. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Barkley, inside handoff. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing now is Daniels. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Oh, good move. They'll get this down to the 38.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Higgins goes in motion right. To the air goes Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. Catch made. It's Moreau. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now Daniels. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Williams being motion left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. But he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Barkley is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. They run the counter. It's Allen. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They stay on the ground with Allen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a toss play. Allen. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now out come the Patriots. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Jawan Bentley, the one to get in and finish off the play. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that will be incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt.
And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Here's Burrow. Allen here on the screen. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Completes it to Davis. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now Burrow. On a slant, here's Collins.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Got a man. It's Collins complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Panthers going to get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. First throw in overtime now for Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Burrow will throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Now Burrow. That's complete. It's Collins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throwing again, it's Burrow. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's the Panthers punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys. They're like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Daniels. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety, and the game is over.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Patriots and the Dolphins. And it comes your way next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And so good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates up here in the booth. You know, partner, sometimes teams get off to slow starts, and that's the case for these teams we're going to see here. Both under 500. Not critical yet, but you can't wait too long to try to get this thing turned around.
And I know it sounds crazy, Mike, but here we are, and it's only October. There's a long way to go. But this feels like a really important game, and I think that was the sense that both coaches told us all week when we had a chance to meet with them. They said, we're not trying to panic. We're not trying to put the cart before the horse, but we need to win, and we need to get back on these winning trends, because if we want to find ourselves in contention.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Johnston motioning over. He'll try and run it with Walker. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Receiver in motion, going right. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. One of the Patriots has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. You might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the handoff, this is Walker. We'll get this to about midfield. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Motion man is Rice. They go play action with Mayfield. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They put Pickens in motion. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New England.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll motion over Metcalf. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Slot receiver headed right. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Daniels going to throw again. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll twist his way to a good run. A pickup of 7 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Johnston motioning over. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
The tight end Fant in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
The motion man is Nakua. On play action, Mayfield. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Patriots are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So after 1, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now as he's on to punt for Miami. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Patriots offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. On play action, Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Barkley. A second effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Patriots. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Pats move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Baker to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Nicholas Morrow there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. Off the play fake. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over. It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Play action. Here's Daniels. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Metcalf makes the grab again. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air again is Daniels. Catch left side is made by Higgins. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. They'll motion over Metcalf. Throwing again, Daniels. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. On 2nd down, Barkley. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. The motion man is Nakua. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins.
On 1st down is Mayfield. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. On second down, Baker. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. The visitors' offense, and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Higgins sent in motion. Daniels now on 1st down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Daniels going to throw again. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Automatic 1st down.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Pats go tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this 1st half, as that one's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we hit halftime, and the visiting Patriots are on top as we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Browns who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. Jaden Reed, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. Matthew Stafford, 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Bryce Young with a touchdown pass. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive 1st half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This was an extremely one-sided 1st half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On first down, Daniels. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They put Pickens in motion. Throwing on second down. Daniel in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They put Pickens in motion. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. Patriots ready for the punt. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
The tight end, Fant, in motion. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Mayfield to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's first and 10. Johnston motioning over. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. A second down throw for Mayfield. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Brings up third and 2.
Here's a handoff to Walker. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Miami.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Walker. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's a second and 9. The motion man is Nakua. They run on the jet sweep. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a give to Walker, running right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Pacheco. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Once more from the 2. Third and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Zerline's kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. He'll come up on a second down and 8. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. 3rd and 5. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Automatic first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. The tight end Moreau is in motion. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1st and 10.
And the Patriot first down.
They'll motion over Metcalf. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the Dolphins' 43-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They put Pickens in motion. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, New England.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go down.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw is Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco.
Mayfield's pass. Complete to number 10, Isaiah Pacheco. He's on the run behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Baker. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he'll be taken down at the 30.
And how impressive was that, Mike? I mean, not only to be able to generate that amount of separation downfield, but then to track the ball. Remember, this was a running back, but he looked like a wide receiver, and we're looking around the league, Mike, and a lot of these backs, in order to play in today's NFL, you have to be part receiver.
Now Walker. And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Baker to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That is brought in at the 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here's Walker. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Miami. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. That is caught. Finding Higgins. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Daniels gonna throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Metcalf, left side. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. That is Ferguson in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, it's Barkley. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, New England. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least...
The ball comes out, and the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the fourth quarter. Not much happening there, just a short game. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll be taken down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here's Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.